624 CE, a dry, windswept plain near the wells of Badr. On one side, 313 Muslims, farmers, traders, and shepherds. On the other, a 1,000-strong army from Mecca. This was not just a battle for survival. It was the day the future of Islam hung in the balance. After years of persecution in Mecca, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his followers migrated to Medina. But the Quraysh, the powerful Meccan tribe, saw this new community as a threat. Tensions grew, skirmishes began. The Muslims intercepted Meccan caravans to weaken their economic grip. In response, the Quraysh sent an army to crush them. It was never meant to be an even fight. The Muslims were outnumbered 3-1. They had just 2 horses, 70 camels, and very few weapons. But they had something else: faith. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, stood before his people and said, "O Allah, if this group is destroyed today, you will not be worshipped on earth again." He didn't fight for power. He fought for a cause, for justice, for truth. On the morning of the 17th of Ramadan, the two armies met. The Prophet, peace be upon him, raised his hands and prayed. And then it began. The Quraysh charged, confident, heavily armed, but the Muslims stood firm. It started with single combat. Ali ibn Abi Talib, Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib, Ubaidah ibn al-Harith, warriors of courage and unmatched faith. Then the lines clashed. The Prophet, peace be upon him, threw a handful of dust and shouted, "Faces have been defeated." The wind changed. Confusion spread among the Quraysh, and suddenly they began to fall. Muslims fought with strategy, discipline, and unity, and according to Islamic tradition, angels descended, unseen helpers who fought beside them. If you are watching till now, then hit that subscribe button for more Islamic Wars videos. When the dust settled, 70 Quraysh lay dead, and another 70 were taken captive. Only 14 Muslims had fallen. It was a shocking, miraculous victory. The captives were treated with dignity. Many were released after teaching Muslims how to read and write. The Prophet, peace be upon him, showed mercy, and the world began to take notice. This was no longer a persecuted group. This was a rising force. The Battle of Badr wasn't just a fight. It was a moment when a small band of believers defied the odds and won. Because they fought not with numbers, but with purpose. And that purpose shook the foundations of Arabia. This was the day Islam turned from survival to strength.